So what I want to talk about next is how to merge objects. And with this new knowledge, we'll be able to merge any kind of object, whether it contains a nested object or it's just a flat top level object. Now, for the purposes of this video, what we're going to do is take our price out of our object and we'll simply create a new constant below called the price, and we can assign that object literal. Now, at the moment, if we go to our console log, we can print both of these out. So at the moment, you can see we have two separate objects. We have the ID, we have the name, we have the sale, and we have the full. Now, we've kind of lost our price property. It doesn't exist anymore. So what we're going to learn is how to essentially get it back by using object assign and also the spread operator, and learn how to merge these objects. Now, this is fairly simple, and we should kind of have some understanding when I've mentioned the spread operator and object assign. So first things first, what we're going to say, we're going to create a constant called the merged drink. So this is going to first start off with an object assign. We're going to pass that empty object in, and passing this empty object in each time is really just a common practice that we'll use, and typically you'll have a default. Unless you wanted to, of course, hard code something, you could go ahead and hard code a particular ID if you wanted to, but it's quite nice just leaving it completely blank as it signifies a nice, clean, new object for us. Now, what we want to do is merge our drink in. So what we'll do first is take a look at our merged drink. What I'm going to do is have two console logs. So underneath, we're going to log out our merged version of the drink. Now, at the moment, we've just started with this ID and the name, so we need to merge in our prices as well. So we can do this. We could go ahead and, in fact, do price as another argument. And it's worth noting that if you want to merge more objects, you can just keep going. You can add more objects and more objects here as well. So you can merge as many as you want with object assign. For us, we just need these two. So first off, let's save this out. And you can see that we now have our object in almost the format that we'd like. We have full and sale, which are kind of floating around. They're not scoped to this price. So what we could do is, in fact, create a new object inside of here. And with our shorthand ES2015 syntax, we can just simply leave it as price. Because remember, we don't need to specify the property's name and the value. We can do two in one with a new ES2015 syntax. So when we hit save, we're going to have a new property called price, and you can see we have sale and full both existing on the object. Now, I don't know about you, but this is very clean. It feels good, it feels productive, but we can also take this one step further by using the spread operator. So let's go ahead and refactor out our code. We can get rid of our object assign and close things off with a new object literal. Now, what we need to do here, and you can see that we've got some red underlines floating around because we're just passing drink in. So we in fact need to spread that existing drink into our object, and we also need to spread this object in as well. So it's quite clear from this syntax, and I really like this syntax because the ... it's a very good visual reference for us to know that something is being merged. We're merging everything from drink, the ID, and our name, we're merging everything in to that new object. And then we're merging a new object here. However, it contains that dynamically created price property. So let's go ahead and save this out. And in the console, we see exactly the same result. So this is perfect. This is a really nice way that we can take any kind of objects, we can merge them. You know how to now merge a whole object. We know how to merge a new object with a property, and it's completely up to you how you now want to go and compose your particular objects.